Hello everybody. This is another video on that twin flame and soul relationships. This video is actually overdue for a very long time, but I feel like today is the right way to do it, so I'm doing it. I feel the proper energy from doing it. It's gonna be about twin flame and assumptions. So what is an assumption? Is it think that it's accepted as true that something certain happened without proof. There is also another words about assumption. This could be a guess, a hypothesis, presumption, belief, expectation. There is a lot of words that actually all this I seen and I talk with a lot of twin flames that happening because of the capability of the extra censoring within the twin flames. Once you awaken as a soul, you become to be addicted to this telepathy, this addicted to this information that you're getting into with your twin or between you and your twin, and all of a sudden you get so much obsessed with this. And when you get obsessed with this, when you lose this connection with your twin, basically when you, if you're not committed to the love, if you two are not together, you go through the stages. I'm not going to go through this crap about stages. You can go ahead, find them, learn them, read them. If you're not committed to love, you go through the stages. After the stages within twin flame, you go back to your twin and you commit to love. So, end of the story about the stages. It is about assumption. And what I'm talking about this assumption is that I see a lot of stuff within a twin flame, I think my twin does this and this. He's now in a relationship with this and that. I'm thinking that she or he does things. Okay. I ask all the time some serious questions. Do you have 3D talk? Which is, I mean, about 3D is about, can you call on the phone? It says like, hey, you're angry, or hey, I felt like something's going on with you. Now you pick up the phone and you dial your twin flame, and you ask him, do you have a headache? Because I do. And if they say yes, this is the way you verify information. But if you just go out and you assume something, you pick up that phone, it's like, hey, do you have a headache? And they're like, what are you talking about? I feel great. I have no problems with it. What are you doing? Use these assumptions inside of you. Now, this assumption could be triggered for so many reasons. This assumption is because could be triggered because of your frustrations, because of your inner fears, because of your inner desires. Let's say like, oh my gosh, I feel him, he's so much in love, or she's so much in love. You dial and they're like, why are you calling me? I don't want to talk, I don't want to deal with you. And you like, what just happened? I felt all this love, but there is no love there. Again, it's an assumption. When two people are together in soul connection, they will have this unit of understanding. Once they call, pick up the phone, it's like, hey, what's going on? What's happening? How the things? And as soon as they tell you, hey, the things are not that much, and you're like, okay, I think I know why they're not like that. And when you figure that part out, they'll figure out your part out. You see inside of them, your twin see inside of you. Simply because you need that mirror. If you cannot have a mirror, go into the bathroom, go look at yourself in the mirror, and you might find out what is wrong with you. Another way of assumptions about the way they work, it's that of your own desires. Your desires can be so high that you start feeling through this soul connection that they might do certain things in their life. And when they do certain things of their life, if you cannot verify it, you cannot just make a statement. You just make an assumption. And I see a lot of people with they contact me, or they talking to me, or they texting me, or even they posting a post on a Facebook. I think my twin, you making statement right there, right and open about your twin. With the words that I think he might, or he will, or he is, that is an assumption. It's different when they call you and it's like, you know what, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Please move out, move on. I'm not in a position. Then you can post that part and he's like, hey, I need some help. She or he, they just said they don't want to have nothing to do with me. What is the next step? What do you think I should do? What are the things are? Now, this is actually connection with the reality, but not an assumptions, okay? It's not your guess of what's going on with you and your twin. Also applies to people that you may sense some certain assumptions between you and others, or between you and them. But if you don't know the whole story, you can't just go out and react on this story. You can assume that you are in the power of this, but you are not. Simply because twin flame cannot be steered, cannot be controlled, cannot be guided by either one or the other. Those are two leaders that learn to walk together as leaders, as an equal. This is not a relationship that the one is more and the other is higher. I seen some of the twin flames that the one talks, the other don't. The one can possess things, the other don't. It simply is because the one is the counterbalance of the other. But you have to understand that within a relationship within your twin, you can't have assumptions in there. There will be no assumptions. And that part starts at the beginning after you really connect with your twin. Or you really, you're in a soul connection. And the way to navigate through this process is not easy. You will face a lot of challenges, a lot of inner work that needs to be done. You will face challenges that you never seen before. This is a new world for you when you're together with your twin flame. And to assume, the worst part is that I've seen actually within assumptions, I am on union. Yes, you're in a union. You always have a connection with your twin flame. But as far as the union goes, okay, is when you and your twin committed in a 5D. You and your twin went down to the 4D and have the magic connection with you. And you and your twin are in the 3D, committed to 5D, 4D connection to exist now in 3D. That's how the union works. Before that, you're only learning twin flames. You only work on yourself to become your highest level so you can be ready to really meet and work with your twin flame. Twin flame, it's working a relationship on an individual base for common good. You work on you, your twin work on themselves. To get to a level, they're ready to be in union. Before that, you all know, you only work towards that position of being union. And you doing these assumptions that you're already in a union, it causes what is we also known as a premature union. What a premature union is, you two get together, you communicate next to each other. Guess what? You either end up on fight, end up on aggravation, or the things were not good at all. And then, oh my God, what happened? Where my twin flame left? You weren't ready. He wasn't ready. You did not do the inner work. They did not do the inner work. The will of the inner work will be so high from both two units when they are ready. And you to assume that you are ready, but you are not, can cause you also problems. So you need to have these confirmations about your assumptions. And the way to do that is direct contact with your twin. Direct contact with that person in soul. And work. We're talking about high level of communications that you do inner work and changes and acceptance inside. This is not like, well, accept you but not accept that part of you. That is a different story right there. You're not ready for a twin flame. And I will try to make another video what it's to be for you to be ready for union, because it's a inner work on yourself, and to learn not to be assuming that you're ready. Another good part I want to point out with this assumption right there is, I want my twin for me physically. Don't assume that part at all. Your twin, it's about, first of all, a soul connection. It's a soul partnership. And if you're looking for the physical relationship and you get aggravated they're not with you, that is an assumption that you're in a union. I read a lot of people, they talk about that they want their twin. I ask them a question, what do you want your twin to be with you for? Well, I want to hug them, I want to be with them, I want to spend time with them, I want that, I want that. You haven't learned the part yet. The part of the twin flame, it's never easy. The part of twin flame, it's you to work on yourself to evolve to a stage beyond what you are as a soul. And once you're a soul, you work with another soul together in partnership for common good. And again, those assumptions that you have inside of you about your twin, they could be true, they could be not. But those assumptions can lead you to a disaster about your twin flame relationship. Simply because you presume something. Simply because you guessed something. Or simply because you have a high level of expectation of something that you believe there might be truth. Between the might be truth and the truth, that is a completely different story. And in order you to make a statement out there, you have to know the whole the truth. If you don't know the whole the truth, then you better zip it up, because it can save you a lot of problems in a long run. Specifically with the most precious thing, that was your twin, or the person that you are in a soul relationship. Simply because you have not the whole reach the whole this level of trust and evolving into the soul, because simply you depend on assumptions that your twin is ready, or the assumptions that you are ready. When you're ready, they will appear. When you're ready, they will work with you. When you're ready, there will be no hesitation. When you're ready, they will love you the way you love them. There will be no, even you can let them go, they'll back to you, simply because they come to you on their own will, not because you want it. And a lot of you making assumptions about that part too. They want to be with me. Okay? Why they're not? Why your twin is not with you? What do you assume? Or what do you presume? And here is the part that I've been talking before and even mentioned some on other places. Face yourself in the mirror and see what inner work you need to get it done. Love is love, but the inner work still needs to be done from you, deep inside of yourself. That inner part, you to be evolve. Nobody can walk that path for you. Not your twin flame, not somebody else. There's nobody. So you need to look at it deep inside of yourself, what these assumptions are. Find the truth about your assumptions and evolve from there, as I saw. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be loved.